Have you ever stopped to wonder why Africa seems to be splitting into two? A question that, at first, may seem outlandish, but when you peer beneath the surface, it reveals an intriguing phenomenon. Picture this. Africa, a continent known for its diverse cultures, vibrant wildlife, and stunning landscapes, is undergoing a seismic transformation. It's not a political or economic shift, but rather a geological one. Yes, you heard right, Africa is splitting into two. This geological marvel is a testament to the ever-changing nature of our planet. But what could be the reason behind this? The answer might lie in the concept of continental drift, a theory that has reshaped our understanding of the Earth's surface. Continental drift suggests that the Earth's continents are not stationary, but are slowly moving across the planet's surface. Could this be the force driving Africa's split? And what could this mean for our world? These are some of the questions we will explore. So, let's dive deep into the world of geology to understand this earth-shattering phenomenon. To grasp this seismic shift, it's crucial to understand what continental drift is. It's a theory that has been shaping our understanding of the Earth's surface for over a century, and it all started with a man named Alfred Wegener. Wegener was a German meteorologist and geophysicist who, in the early 20th century, noticed something peculiar about the continents. He observed that they seemed to fit together like pieces of a jigsaw puzzle. This observation sparked a revolutionary idea, that the continents were not fixed in place but instead were slowly moving over time. This led Wegener to propose the theory of continental drift in 1912. According to this theory, all of Earth's landmasses were once part of a supercontinent known as Pangaea. This enormous landmass existed around 300 million years ago and was surrounded by a global ocean called Panthalassa. But Pangaea didn't stay intact. Due to the movements of Earth's tectonic plates, the massive interlocking slabs of rock that make up our planet's surface, Pangaea began to break apart. This process, driven by the intense heat and pressure from the Earth's interior, caused the supercontinent to fragment into the continents we know today. As the tectonic plates move, they carry the continents with them. Sometimes they drift apart, creating gaps that become oceans. Other times they collide, forming mountain ranges. And sometimes, as is the case with Africa, they can even cause a continent to split. Thus, continental drift is the reason why our continents are where they are today. Now you might be wondering, how does continental drift explain Africa's split? Well, it all comes down to the incredible power of tectonic forces beneath our feet. The Earth's crust is divided into huge slabs known as tectonic plates. These plates, constantly in motion albeit at a snail's pace, are responsible for reshaping the face of our planet over millions of years. In the case of Africa, the story centers on the East African Rift System, a complex and fascinating geological marvel. This is where the African plate, the chunk of the Earth's crust under Africa, is literally tearing itself apart. The Somali and Nubian subplates, located in eastern Africa, are moving away from each other, resulting in a massive valley known as the Great Rift Valley. Now, imagine two colossal chunks of Earth's crust, each thousands of miles across, slowly but surely pulling away from each other. The space in between these two drifting plates is the Great Rift Valley. This extraordinary valley, stretching from the Red Sea in the north to Mozambique in the south, is a testament to the immense power of geology. But here's where things get even more interesting. As these plates continue to drift apart, the seawater from the Red Sea is predicted to flood in, filling the widening gap. And what does this mean? Well, it could potentially lead to the birth of an entirely new ocean. Yes, you heard it right. A brand new ocean on the face of our planet. Imagine, millions of years from now, where we see Africa today, there might be a vast body of water teeming with life. A testament to the ever-changing dynamic nature of our Earth. So, in a few million years we might see a new ocean where Africa currently resides. But what does this mean for us and our planet? The seismic shift that's splitting Africa into two continents is a geological marvel, no doubt. But it's not just about tectonic plates moving, it has far-reaching implications that could significantly alter the face of our planet. Imagine the climate changes that could be triggered by this split. The creation of a new ocean could alter ocean currents, and these currents play a key role in regulating our global climate. Changes in these patterns could result in shifts in weather patterns, impacting agriculture, wildlife, and human settlements. Speaking of wildlife, this split could also lead to significant changes in biodiversity. As the African landscape changes, habitats will shift and evolve, leading to the emergence of new ecosystems. While this might open the door to exciting discoveries of new species, it could also threaten the survival of existing ones. And let's not forget about the potential for increased seismic and volcanic activity. As the continental rift progresses, it could trigger earthquakes and volcanic eruptions, posing a risk to human life and infrastructure. We can't take this lightly. These are forces of nature that could reshape continents, as they are doing right now with Africa. But here's the silver lining. Understanding these changes gives us a chance to prepare and adapt. We can make informed decisions about where to build cities, how to manage our natural resources, and how to protect our precious biodiversity. It's about learning to live with the earth, not just on it. This is the essence of geology. It's not just about studying rocks and mountains. It's about understanding our home, our planet, and how it changes. It's about understanding how these changes affect us, and how we can adapt to them. Therefore, understanding Africa's split is not just about geology, but also about our future. Let's recap what we've learned about continental drift and Africa's split. We dove into the fascinating world of geology, unearthing the concept of continental drift. This is the gradual movement of the Earth's continents across its surface over eons. It's a process that's been shaping our planet's geography for millions of years, and it's still happening right under our feet. We then journeyed to Africa, a continent undergoing an extraordinary transformation. As the tectonic plates beneath this vast landmass shift and grind against each other, a split is forming. This isn't just a crack in the ground we're talking about. It's a seismic event that's giving birth to a new continent right before our eyes. We explored the East African Rift, a geologic marvel stretching thousands of miles from the Horn of Africa down to Mozambique. This rift is a clear sign of the continental drift in action, and it's predicted to eventually form a new ocean, reshaping the face of the Earth as we know it. We also pondered the implications of Africa's split. While the changes won't happen in our lifetime or even in the next few thousand years, they're significant. They remind us that our planet is constantly evolving, shaped by forces that are both powerful and invisible. So we've seen that continental drift is more than just a theory, it's a reality that's actively shaping our world. Africa's split is a testament to the dynamic nature of our planet, a living, breathing entity that's always changing, always surprising us. So next time you look at a map, remember, our continents are more dynamic than they seem. And who knows, in a few million years the world might look very different.